road or taking a bus or train. So we always want the weather to cooperate during these very important holiday time periods. Anthony, do we have anything to worry about the next few days?
Hey, we've got full cooperation, it looks like, Janice. So that is good news around a good portion of the country, actually, and particularly here in West Michigan. No inclement weather anticipated. Again, there may be some flurries or a snow shower that could bring about a slick spot tomorrow evening for a time and very localized. But other than that, I mean, considering the season, virtually no problems anticipated. And temperatures right now, not bad. We're still in the upper 40s, in the lower 50s along the lakeshore. 53 at last check in Muskegon, and it will stay mild overnight tonight. That is correct. 47 degrees at 7 a.m. We're going in the opposite direction of where you would typically think we'd be going in a daytime period. Going downhill, 35 by 4 o'clock. And some pockets of drizzle, mist, light rain kind of on the high end of the threshold of rain with regards to what I've got written here, because very likely through the morning and early afternoon, there's not going to be a whole lot coming out of these clouds. More or less a mist, perhaps, which would classify as light rain, dropping back to about 40 at noon and then dropping back to 35 at 4 o'clock. And there can be a few snowflakes mixing in at that time. It's thereafter that the colder air will be more supportive of any precipitation to be in the form of snow flurries or a couple snow showers. I want to make that clear. We're not, talking about any depth of snow of, great magnitude here. It will be a dusting, a coating of snow. Probably more like just a dusting, if that, in Grand Rapids. Perhaps that corridor on a northwest wind that can come through southern Ottawa, extreme southwestern Ottawa into northern Allegan and down towards Kalamazoo. That type of a band could bring in, a coating to a half of an inch, something like that. We'll keep tabs on it, but that would be mainly on grassy surfaces. So Thanksgiving PM and evening flurries, a couple snow showers, and then Clipper snow showers on Sunday. This is an interesting system. Some of the models showing a more vigorous upper level disturbance tracking through Wisconsin and then into southern Michigan Sunday morning. That's not a lock, but there is an opportunity perhaps for a coating to get laid down Sunday morning that would melt in the afternoon. Overall, though, no big events are expected anytime soon here as we go forward. 46 tomorrow morning. We're dropping into the 30s during the afternoon. 33 for a high on Friday, and then just kind of bobbing up and down through the upper 30s, it looks like, into the middle of next week. I still do see some signs, though, into week 2 that we can warm up. I mean, there's going to be a big warm/hot dome for the season well down in the desert Southwest, and it's almost like a force field sending out warmer lobes or milder lobes off to the north and the east from time to time. And depending on which model run you look at, there could be a time later next week where we actually get back well into the 40s or even to near 50 degrees, something like that. Again, not set in stone. That would be more towards that following weekend and the early part of that following work week. So more towards, probably days 9 to 12, something on that order. We'll keep tabs on it. Certainly no Arctic outbreaks anytime soon, and certainly no big snowstorms. Going to Ann Arbor, big game. It's just going to be huge. Ohio State at U of M, 27 degrees, 10 a.m. It is going to be huge cold, I'd say. But at least the winds are light, not really many wind chills. Southeast breezes around 5, temperatures topping out in the mid-30s there. Satellite and radar. Here we are with some light precipitation down across I-94. Really more or less sprinkles at worst. Patchy light rain that's trying to work northward, but having a tough time doing so, running into some drier air near Grand Rapids. Eventually, nearer midnight and thereafter, some light rain areas will start to develop, but I'm talking hundreds of an inch of rain into tomorrow morning. Not a whole lot, just to turn the pavement damp, it does look like. So expect that if you're headed out for that coffee or donut early on Thanksgiving morning. Probably going to be wet out there, but not a tremendous amount of rain. Temperatures in the 40s, lower 50s along the lakeshore. Here's the cold front. It's still a ways away, but that will draw closer and come through, say, about 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Winds right now out of the south or the southwest along the lakeshore, gusting to 26 miles per hour at last check in Holland, so it's brisk. But look at this, the wind's turning to the north as we get towards mid-morning tomorrow. That is the indication of the cold front working in. We'll drop into the 30s in the afternoon. Watch the pattern of rain. It's not real significant, very patchy in nature overnight tonight, but again, enough to turn the pavement damp. The main system or synoptic rain, that means system rain associated with the low pressure system, goes off to the east during the morning, and then the colder air comes in. That'll generate some lake effect rain showers initially, turning over to flurries and snow showers in the evening. But I'm talking about a dusting, a coating, maybe a half of an inch for a few folks. Otherwise, it's minor. And then the 7-day forecast looking chilly, but again, no big storms out there. Could at worst get a coating Sunday morning. It melts thereafter. Temps near 40 into the middle of next week.
All right. Anthony, thank you. People living